Will you please stand for the pledge? Good evening. Welcome to the board meeting. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting held on July 8th, 2025?
So moved.
Second? In favor? Anyone opposed? Can I get a motion to approve the financial statements for the month of July 2025? Can I get one motion? Second? All in favor? Anybody opposed? Okay. We have a couple guests tonight. Mr. Edwards.
Hi,
Terry Edwards.
well, I'm not Terry Edwards, my name's Joe Jennings.
Joe.
Yep, I'm the Director of Operations for Edwards Ambulance. I have Chris Medore with me, he's the Assistant Director of the Edwards Ambulance. Gary couldn't make it tonight, it is actually the year anniversary of his wife's passing, so they're having a memorial tonight. So, the reason for our visit tonight, we would like to present a AED, automatic external defibrillator, to the town of Paris for your use wherever you may see fit. This is something that Edwards Ambulance has started doing over the past couple of years. So in 2020, we placed one in conjunction with the Rotary Club of Sequoia in the Orchard Hall restaurant. Edwards Ambulance is responsible for the implementation of the AED, the upkeep of it, any use of the defibrillator pads in the event of a cardiac arrest situation, and battery replacement. We've done this with the town of Hartford, and we think it's something that's going to make a significant difference when it comes to the cardiac arrest situation from within the town of Paris here. Just a little background, Edwards Ambulance runs approximately 7,000 calls a year. I did a real quick statistical analysis, and medical call ambulance transport alone, your Edwards Ambulance is doing approximately 292 calls a year in the town of Paris alone. That doesn't include structural fires, car accidents, investigations, anything else. So with all the residents in the town of Paris, the aging population, us having to come from the city of Utica, from Lynn Hospital, in conjunction with the fire departments, we have a large contingent of people that work for the township. They're also members of the fire department. We think that this is a significant help to the town of Paris. So we'd like to present this AED to you guys for your use.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. With the AED, we are also willing to provide the CPR and defibrillator training to all of the employees within the town of Paris. I believe there was a young lady that was working with one of my trainers. That was going to come up and schedule training for any of the town board members, the town staff, whether it be the highway department, water department, parks. We'll get that going as soon as possible.
Thank you very much. Don?
Yes. My name's Donna Topolo. I'm a resident on Larson Road, Stone's Throw from Route 8. In the last 6 months, there has been 3 major accidents. That's not including any other year. Edwards Ambulances, they know, they've been there. These accidents are caused by high amount of traffic. There's speeding, there's people not paying attention. There is no turn lane coming from Bridgewater going to Sequoia, like there is coming from Sequoia going to Bridgewater. There's a lot of accidents at Larson Road and between Larson and Main Street. I have a feeling this is the reason why, and we're asking if you can do a study, a speed study, safety study. I'm not sure what you need to do there, but with all the injuries that were caused There was 8 vehicles all involved in these accidents. 13 were injured, 1 death. And I'm asking for your help for a safer area to reduce speed because everybody has turned this into a major highway. Going up Larson Road is just as bad. I live on a blind hill. I can't tell you how many times pulling out of my driveway, backing out of my driveway, just as I was coming here today, I had somebody approach me as I was turning out of my driveway. The speed has got to, it's got to slow down. Everybody that I got petitioned, I went around, got a petition signed. I got 35 signatures. I couldn't get to everybody, but everybody had the same concerns. There's got to be something done. So I'm asking for the town to help us out.
Yeah, that's a state road, but we have to ask still for
Yep.
a.
This is the procedure, so if you
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
is it a motion or resolution?
A motion to should I ask for a letter to speak that with mile markers?
Well, I know.
You know where it is?
Yeah.
If we can put that
Yep.
together, that's
Yep.
fine. That'll be all
I
right.
had
I
her
put
do
it on the
petitions and
petition
then.
as well. I put Main Street, excuse me, my allergies. I put Main Street to Larson Road, but it's technically from Babcock to Main Street.
It passes into Bridgewater.
The Bridgewater sign is right at the end of my road.
That's for me, but I can make copies.
I don't know if they're handing it to me to give to him or.
Whoever wants it.
It'll be fine with me.
So would it be a motion or a resolution?
Just a motion.
Okay, so a motion to have a
A traffic study.
sent out for a traffic study.
Second,
Second.
all in favor? Here we go.
One more comment, when you turn from, coming from Bridgewater, you turn to the Main Street, you have to kind of hold your breath because you see these cars coming, and they catch fly by you on the right, on the shoulder of the road. And they're crazy, people are crazy, don't, it's nuts. And we've looked there and, oh boy, it's scary.
That's where Denise Land.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, there's,
She was one of them.
That was where,
there you go, watch, because they don't have your end.
I don't believe they're gonna
There was
slow
one in
down.
March and 2 in
Seems
July.
like everybody just leaves for work in the morning.
Nobody wants to slow down. No. Okay, next we have Craig Loomis.
I was just wondering about the water issue on Main Street, where that stands.
So far, so good.
Yeah,
We looked into the culvert pipe thing, that's not what it was, it was actually to do a slip line through a culvert pipe to repair a culvert pipe, it wasn't to put culvert pipe in, so that wasn't the plan, so we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. Keeping it open and taking care of it.
Can't see
cleaning
the
it.
dirt bank anymore.
I see all that stuff, we're gonna mow
Oh,
that
weeds.
before it gets too long. Yeah, we're gonna mow the bamboo or whatever this stuff is that grows through that.
we gonna dig a little farther up? Or is it
I mean, maybe,
That's what it's usually it flows over.
but we just did that the last time. That's what we did up in that back corner.
Weren't you gonna like put some kind of a basin or something you said that is higher up?
Well, that
Well,
is, that's all,
what
that stuff's all
the
the
walls
walls
were
for.
built up for, to maintain that, to keep that
Yeah, it's,
Keep
that's
the
all,
water
that's all done.
set.
You probably walk out there right now, I don't think there's a drop of water running on top of it. Which is kind of odd.
And weren't you gonna do something for Bird Lawn?
Yeah, eventually,
Clean it up
we've been really busy, so we've had a lot of stuff going on for
Just because it's dry now, remember how you couldn't get in there? 'cause it
paving
was
work
so
and stuff.
wet?
And we have to get that stuff done before the pavers come in and do it there. So we've been busy, but we haven't forgotten about cleaning that up.
And that drain next to the road,
Yeah.
I had trouble mowing around there because of the erosion and I'm afraid I'm gonna fall in.
Oh, okay, we'll put some, we can put some stuff in there, to take care of that, we'll do that tomorrow. No, you get it out of your driveway a little better, I bet now, huh? Yeah, we can do that, so you can't get near the edge. You get to take care of it, throw a little grass
upgrade to contract number 9, including additives numbers 1, 2, and 3, with a total contract price of $1,252,341 Development Construction Company. And Joe, do you want to talk it all about that, or?
Just that, for any of you guys that don't know, contract number 9 includes water main valves, hydrants, the new water main going from the new pump station when that's built to Church and Home City, and also all the repairs to all the valve vaults are going to be upgraded. So when the tanks are actually full, they're going to work like they're supposed to instead of just overflowing everything. So there'll be some electrical work, there'll be stuff like that. That's all in this Bellamy construction bid. And they were a little bit on that.
How many bids did you get? Do you know?
3 for that, I believe.
I think there was 3. There was them.
Only 3 came in?
There was them, Murphy's, and somebody else. The problem with this one, there's a lot of directional drilling, and not many people do that.
Yeah. Are they local?
Bellamy is from Schenectady.
And they were quite a bit lower.
Yeah, because they do the directional drilling, everybody else would have had to hire somebody. So they beat them by like $100,000 or something to that effect.
That's,
Yeah.
thank you.
Move the resolution for that?
I'll make that one.
Second? All in favor? The next resolution is to hold a public hearing on September 9th, 2025 at 4:45 p.m. The purpose of this is discussing the increase and improvement of the facilities of the Sequoia Consolidated Water. Can I get a motion for that, please? Second? All in favor? Anybody opposed?
I'd rather have it at 5. I can barely make it here at 5.
Oh,
Yeah, if we could just change, is that, would be that,
I don't see, is that an
can we push?
is that an issue?
Our meetings are scheduled for
And then,
5.
yeah, and then
Post
just
it
start,
that way.
right, yeah, because I don't think I've ever made
Public
it
hearing
here.
for 5?
Post the public hearing at 5.
And we'll just delay the regular meeting?
Oh,
Just wait a regular meeting.
okay, thank you.
The alternative is to call the public hearing, open it and start, and then leave it open throughout the regular meeting. Until we get to your next ordinance. There are a number of ways.
We'll just delay the regular meeting.
Thank you.
Okay, the next resolution is approving the purchase of a 2026 GMC Sierra 2500 double cab Pro model TK 20953 at a cost not to exceed $58,098 via contract pricing piggyback off of Oneida County awarded bid number 2209. This resolution will cancel out the purchase approved by resolution 42 of 2025, where we approved the purchase of the 2025 GMC at a cost not to exceed $57,840. Can I get a motion?
And the reason for that is, as soon as we approve this, I got a call the next day from Bobco that they were not building 25s anymore. So we had to wait 2 months for them to start the 26 bidding process.
I'll make it.
Second? All in favor? We just need to transfer some funds here.
This transfer is just the same $104,000, just moving from one line to another line. This is for money that you guys approved to purchase a cabin chassis a while back. We're just taking the money out of the reserves and putting it into a spendable line. You already approved the spending of it, we just have to put it in the right line to spend from.
You want me to read it all out, or? Yeah, no, sure. Transfer $104,000 from DA 511 appropriated reserves to DA 5130.2 machinery equipment. Transfer $104,000 from DA 200 cash to DA 231 highway reserve account. Can I get a motion on that? Second?
Second.
This next resolution is to establish the following standard work days for the,
It should say titles.
people, yeah, the titles, and will report to the officials of New York State and local employment based on their record of activities just listed in the agenda. I'm not gonna read everything out for that. Can we get a resolution? Or, yeah, resolution for that? Motion, I'm sorry. Second? All in favor? Anybody opposed? All right, Michael, what do you have for town clerk side?
Okay, so, the state notified me, with a letter dated 25th of July saying that they've received our, recommendation for a speed study on Sulphur Springs Road from Reservoir Road to Gray Road, and that they will notify us when they're done, when they've completed the study. So, little delayed, but they're getting into it, so. It's one, and then, let's see. We received a letter from White Valley Cemetery Association. Dear Mr. Christian, the board and volunteers of the White Valley Cemetery sincerely thank you for donating the town's equipment and workers for the cleanup of a massive tree damage done by the last destructive windstorm. Your quick and timely response to unblock the roads of downed branches and leaf clutter allowed a planned memorial service to be held at its scheduled time. If not for your assistance, we would have had to disappoint the family at an already difficult time for them. We truly appreciate the town's support of the cemetery shown through their good deed. It definitely keeps our costs down, which in turn will allow the cemetery to remain an independent nonprofit so as not to become a cost burden to the town. Thank you again for the town's tremendous help. Sincerely, Jeff Miller, Treasurer of the White Valley Cemetery Association.
So I'm assuming that the highway department will do that?
Yeah.
Thank you, Wayne.
Yeah, we were there 6:15, and they had the service at 10. We were all cleaned up by 9, so everybody go through the service.
Are they mowing, the town guys mowing? No. Okay,
No, it's
that's
still
all.
it's still on them,
Okay,
all their
there's not much
responsibility.
Fairs and stuff there, where normally you don't see that many, and it's been looking really nice, and it usually doesn't. So,
Parks only owns one. Yeah.
what's that?
They only own one.
Yeah, there
The
was.
town does, town only owns one.
Oh, okay, because there was, oh.
Anything else?
The pavilion rentals are going good. When they're all done, I'll give you a total of what we brought in, but everything seems to be going good.
Mike,
Yes.
how's your audit?
As far as we know, they'll be done hopefully in the next week or so. But they'll just give recommendations, everything's good. We're not in the middle of anything bad.
All right, great. Good.
Okay, thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
Wayne, highway?
They will be coming within the end of the month for paving Cane Factory Road. I don't know if anyone's been on it, but we milled it all out, took the old surface off, and actually we collected probably about 1,500 ton of millings. So basically, we don't have to purchase shoulder material to do the shoulder backup and work like that. It kind of worked out good for us. So that road will be coming up to get paved. Greens Crossing Road, I got called from salesman from Barrett. That's going to be September 8th. Sounds like the committed date now to do it, which that's okay. Road striping, we sent the map and stuff in for that, so obviously they've been way behind because of everything else, so that's why the roads aren't striped yet. We're just waiting on them to show up to get that taken care of. I haven't heard anything back from them in probably 2 weeks now, but they said they're coming. The equipment, our new pickup room, new used pickup room will be delivered tomorrow, finally. We would like to surplus the, I don't know if I have to put that in a motion or something, to surplus the old one so we can put it out for sale. So I think just got to declare the surplus for the.
Well, it is your motion.
Yeah, okay, so I probably gotta get some
You can just give me the information, and it's usually better if we have its replacement, or whatever you're,
Yeah, yeah,
when it's on the lot, yeah.
yep,
Yep, we'll schedule for next meeting.
okay, and then we probably will, I know they re-up the Auctions International, we'll probably have them come take photos and stuff and get that, try to get that come on. The 104,000 we talked about, way back when, probably February, March, we talked about the purchase of the snowplow cab chassis. Obviously, that's built 3 months sooner than they thought we were gonna get the truck, so that's where the transfer for the funds is coming. The cabin chassis was done June 14th, they thought, well, we gotta wait till 14th. So, so that's really what that said. They weren't supposed to start building the truck till September, and I don't know how it happened, but they called me and said, hi, this is you, come back, your cabin chassis is there. What? So, which I guess is good. The plow equipment is still gonna be a delay. That's not as fast as the cab chassis. So we'll just store it. When they're ready for the truck in Syracuse to put the plow equipment on, we'll deliver it to them and have them snowplow on the road. Oh, yeah.
Can I get a motion for him, or? Joey, water?
Yeah, basically, you covered most of it in your thing, but currently, we're in the process of relocating 2 sections of water main. One of them's complete on Holman City Road. Unfortunately, due to poor planning on the county's part to replace the culverts. So we have to relocate our water mains around their new box culverts. So they did, Murphy's came in and did the one at Bird and Holman City, and they're hoping to start tomorrow on the one for Bird, or King and Holman City. We'll see. Been finding a lot of people home, so we're getting a bunch of our new meters in to get that program off the ground. And we're just waiting on people to come and start doing some work so we can get moving with this project.
I don't know if the Bird Road, because a lot of times I come that way, it's really getting torn up.
Yeah, he was there today. Somebody took a truck down there that probably shouldn't have when it was 100 degrees.
Yeah, that's
It
what
tore
I was
the-
thinking.
It tore the base right off, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're gonna fix it. That'll be on the contractor at Bird Road, or at Holman City, so, which is good.
Also, pertaining to the water, we received in the mail from Dodson Associates contracts for the Sulphur Springs pump upgrades. We signed it and I sent it back out, so it's just getting the books all signed, and then I imagine once I've already signed everything, we can get something scheduled. I don't know how long that's.
It'll be a while before it's built, so I'm not 100% sure if it'll be before,
Right.
if it'll be by fall time. If not, it'll be spring, just like everything else, which is fine. I'm getting pretty good at waiting. So. But we're moving forward, finally.
Gina, what was it doing?
5 more permits this month, 4 complaints, and I'm actually working with another gentleman on a subdivision and a variance, and once the variance goes through, he's gonna be building another, new house. So everybody's building this year new houses, that'll be house number 5, which is good for the town. Rest 4, I'm working on the report, that has to be in by October 1st, and Marvin from the highway's been diligently working. He's got the 20% of our outfalls inspected, that we have to do 20% for the 5 years. And he's got those done, which is a godsend, so he's been really working hard on that. And Association of Towns, Sarah Bracciatella, she's a lawyer for the state association. She's gonna be the guest speaker. The meeting's at Orchard Hall next week on the 21st. If anybody's going to attend, I need to know this week so I can get it on the count. She's gonna be the guest speaker at the Oneida County Association dinner next 21st at Orchard Hall. So if anybody wants to attend, just let me know.
Okay.
swim lessons are over with, they ended last week, we had a big fun day, well attended, family really loved it. Pool will be closing August 17th, luckily the weather looks a little colder the following week. Fortunately, all my lifeguards have either go back to college or start their fall sports, so we're pretty low on staff after that. I didn't run all the numbers yet, but it looks like a record year with all this heat, definitely. With Clinton Pools closing, I think we had an uptick in people from the Clinton area as well. We did receive a grant back in the beginning of July from the Eduardo's Foundation for $1,937.29. Part of that grant was to purchase a new canoe. Been kind of crazy trying to figure out how to get the best way to purchase it. But that's why I asked a check be issued for.
Yeah, we put it through the.
It's all set for that. Okay, and then I don't know about the golf cart. Was that on?
The golf cart quote is not in the vouchers, it's something you have to bring up.
That I have to bring up. Okay. So, I have a quote for a golf cart from Clinton Tractor to use the gas golf cart with a plastic roof box on it for $4,975. Not to receive that, I gotta still waiting to hear back if they'll take ours in a trade. It's not sure when the original golf cart was even purchased, but it was before my time. I think it was COVID-ish. It's been out of commission for about 3 weeks now, and it's still waiting to figure out. So it's one of those things that just constantly keeps looking at us. So we're just looking for purchasing a used one for $4,975. Not too expensive. I'm gonna get more off of it with trading the other one.
Okay, I get a motion. Yes.
Motion.
Second? Okay. All in favor? Anybody opposed? Okay.
Thank you, that makes our life a little easier, especially if you have emergencies, we gotta run to the gate, we've got people stuck on the trails, we have to figure out how to find them, or, you know, they're come up and down.
Karen,
Yes,
people that did the wind fence,
yes.
pickleball court, and I've seen down there at the pool, did a great job.
Okay, I was gonna ask you, the pickleball, they got that up pretty quick. That is a nice, weather year round one, so it's not something I have to take down. It's pretty secure, I got a metal clips on it, so, and a lot of parents were questioning, why did you put it up at the end of the year? And I know that whole thing was on back order for a while, and then finally got to it, it was like the last week of swim last week. But, yeah, no, it looks nice, and hopefully it's working well, so pickleball court, it's definitely keeping the debris out of the pools. Sometimes work.
Well, they told me they last about 10 years.
Yeah.
When I asked them.
Yeah, it's definitely a different plastic, like different material than we've had on the other things before, so here's hoping it survives the winter. Other questions or anything?
Okay. You need to go on the tractor? Okay. Can I get a motion to pay vouchers? Second? All in favor? Anybody opposed? And can we get a motion to close the meeting at 5:29 p.m.? Second. All in favor? Okay, thank you.